What's going on, Reject Nation? It's Greg Alba here. So I just got back from taking care of a few personal matters. Got back here today, saw a few requests for this trailer of Will Smith starring vehicle directed by Suicide Squad's David Ayer for a Netflix film called Bright. On the way back, I was actually listening to Will Smith's interview on Conan at Comic-Con. He was selling me on the movie. He said it's like Training Day meets Lord of the Rings. I was like, what the hell? That sounds awesome! And I've been monitoring the comments throughout the day to see what people are requesting that's dropping from Comic-Con. I did try uploading a reaction to that Conan Wonder Woman cold open video, but YouTube blocked it like right away. It's just not visible. I don't know who to send a message to get that unblocked, but I'll try. Anyway, in the meantime, Bright.
Why is there a fair in the bird feeder area?
What the hell?
Good afternoon, officer. Fairy lives don't matter today. That's it right there. I'll take the little homie out LAPD style like you do.
Oh,
And you keep doing all your gangster stuff. I'm just trying to sell my house. Don't worry about that. Everybody's just trying to get along and have a good life. All of the races are different.
Whoa.
They're different doesn't mean anybody's better or worse than anybody. Hey, where's the diversity at? I got a dude in my car. I didn't ask for it, but the whole world is watching. Boy, it's okay if you don't like me. Man, I'm not out here to be your friend.
How fascinating.
I mean, shit pop off that you got my back.
Can't hide it, Ward. Humans have physical tells. Like the face.
What's my face?
The human who needs a lot more conjugal love type face.
Do not wink at me like that.
All Westlake units requesting assistance.
3 out of 9 show us en route.
2 out of 3 of those are really likely.
We are the cavalry.
What is it? That's a magic wand.
Whoa. What a trippy film this is.
This is like a nuclear weapon that grants wishes.
That's whatever you want. You want to be taller or shorter? You want $10 million? You're not stealing that wand. You gotta get out of this neighborhood. They're gonna kill you, then me.
So
And that's when the
fascinating.
stupid shit's gonna start.
The magic wand. We have to secure it.
They don't teach that at the academy. No, they do not.
Okay. Whoa.
Keep going. Just do it.
That's Joel Edgerton?
Days I can't get out of my head. That's just the dark side of me.
I feel like Will Smith did actual, like, cop training.
We're not in a prophecy. We're in a stolen Toyota Corolla.
I used to own a Corolla. Bright the album coming soon. Wow. What a fascinating looking movie. Netflix, man. Netflix's original movies. Holy crap. I'm really looking forward to seeing that movie. I wonder how much this thing cost. $90 million. Dang, Netflix is throwing down. I'm kind of surprised Will Smith agreed to do a Netflix movie because I know he's really about his big summer blockbusters. I think Will Smith pitched it perfectly on Conan. Training Day meets Lord of the Rings. It has both of those elements. I'm an LA native. I didn't necessarily grow up around like these kind of LA areas. It seems to be exploring a side of David Ayer I would like him to explore more. David Ayer excels at those like LA gritty, gangster cop dramas. So you have all the great David Ayer stuff there, as well as these fantasy elements that I hope stay grounded in a certain way. You know, one thing that I think a lot of people can agree with Suicide Squad, despite what you think of the entirety of the film, and I don't want to go into my own personal opinion about it right now to upset anyone, but I do feel that a lot of people think the finale of Suicide Squad does get a little too big and carried away. And I hope he doesn't do that with this specific film. I know that he's dealing with these fantasy elements. I still like the blend of it feeling fantasy, but also feeling like a reality. It looks funny too. I mean, it doesn't look like a comedy, but I feel like the characters have a lot of humor in their personalities. Will Smith is doing, you know, his Will Smith thing. Charming cop in a dark life. I like how this movie's called Bright. I feel like so many movies that have positive words in the title are usually dark movies or sad kind of films. Even The Pursuit of Happiness starring Will Smith is a rather sad film. And the film looks like it'll be dealing with themes of racism and segregation, which is a very relevant topic. And I like Joel Edgerton a lot as an actor. I didn't realize that was him, and it's kind of hard to with all that makeup on, but the idea of the first orc cop, that is fascinating. Sometimes when you deal with these fantastical elements, I feel like it can sometimes be even easier to get messages about racism being wrong when you deal with fantasy characters being segregated in a human world. Some of the makeup designs do look a little bit like the Suicide Squad makeup designs. Like the orc effects look a little bit like a Killer Croc type of character. This is a $90 million movie. Maybe $50 million of it went to paying Will Smith. It's just a 3-minute trailer out of a full-length film. I wouldn't guess this film is close to $100 million to put together. However, I feel like they're probably going to reserve a lot for the actual film when we do watch it. Because one thing that appealed to me about the visuals was it seemed to me that there was a lot of it that was practical effects. While there's CGI in it, I really was drawn to the practical side of the effects. To me, this seems like it's probably a big collaborative effort from Will Smith and David Ayer. You do get hints of a lot of David Ayer's filmography, End of Watch, Training Day, but you also get like Bad Boys and Men in Black. And yeah, I really feel like all their elements, their strongest elements are coming together here with the fantasy touch. And Will Smith has already dealt a lot with science fiction, but not so much specifically fantasy. Yeah, this is quite a ballsy film. This looks like the kind of film I would like to see in the theaters, but I actually appreciate that it's on Netflix because I feel like it can really be its own thing even more, as opposed to having to conform to whatever major studios want since they're putting it out in the theaters. I think it could be something a lot more original on something like Netflix. Ooh. Bright. Alright, well, what do you guys think of the trailer? You excited to see Bright? Why is it called Bright? Subscribe to The Real Rejects. Click that notification bell. Check out our exclusive perks and rewards over at The Real Rejects. Would love to have you be a part of the community over there. So what are we, some kind of bright people?